Let's go.
Evil time.
So I want to tell y'all about this dream I had. And I had this dream in October. So the dream starts off is there's like Taylor Swift and turns into Donna from that 70s show. And there's different actors on the TV, like, you know, like dressed up in Halloween costumes. And I actually had this dream in October, right before Halloween. So anyway, in the dream I zoom out and me and my son are laying in bed watching this, and I remember we both had our feet raised up to 33. I remember saying it's a 33-degree angle, so our feet were raised up in a 33-degree angle. Anyway, my pastor Matt, he comes and wipes my boy's nose with the Kleenex and said thank you, which Matt means a gift of the Lord. And then I look in the room across and I see Marcus Rogers and his wife. They were laying in bed, and he's a preacher up in Chicago. But anyway, so all of a sudden we get moved, and me and my boy are walking. We're walking in the middle of nowhere, and I see this guy who we used to go to this Methodist. Both went to the Methodist church back in the day. He was older than me. He was a grade older than me, but his name is Matthew Olson. And we were like in the front yard of this house, and these people open the door. They're like, "What's going on?" And I turn around, and there's like two Middle Eastern men in this. And he said it in Aramaic. I understood it in Aramaic, which is weird. And so I look at these Middle Eastern men, and they're in these Jeeps. Now, I'm not racist or anything at all. I'm just telling you my dream. And then I see these Middle Eastern men, and they start talking their language. And I look behind them, and two American National planes are like taking off from a runway, and it says American National. It's like we were right there on the runway. That's how close it was. And then I look in the sky, and there's fighter jets, Black Hawks and fighter jets like warring, like battling up, like there's a war going on in the sky, like with fighter jets and Black Hawks and stuff. And then, so I turn around, me, Matthew, and my son Levi, we turn around, I see this house with the carport, and there was a truck and a deck boat there. And then Matthew Olson, and he starts, so we're all running together. Then he runs to this house, and I run to that house with Levi. And I remember telling Levi, "Keep up with me. We got to make it here." And then I woke up from my dream, and so Matthew means a gift of the Lord. So I'm thinking the Lord was giving me a dream of what is to come, a vision of what is to come. So take this for what it is. For some reason, it's just something I'm going to share, and I had this dream in October, and it's still so vivid. God bless you all. In Jesus' name.